Hey, do you like listening to the show? Well, if you do, we'd appreciate you dropping a like, share, comment, subscribe, and if the platform you're listening to us on allows it, also rate the show. It all helps. And if you have any topic suggestions, feel free to leave them in our comments. Otherwise, sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy.
Welcome back to all you welcome back to the show. I mean, I don't know.
He hit it. It's all good.
Yeah. He said exactly what he wanted to say.
This episode is top horror movie franchises. We're gonna do a little bracket style. I just want to hop in here and say, in our criteria for each entry was you had to have at least like 3 movies, had to be scary, and it didn't matter how old they were or what, but the most of the criteria was just how many movies they had. So some horror movie franchises like Terrifier didn't really make the list just because it had like 2 out right now. But if they make at least 3 or more, then it qualified for the list. So in no particular order, we have Wrong Turn, Paranormal Activity, Insidious, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, Friday the 13th, Scream, Final Destination, Leprechaun, Child's Play, and Hellraiser. This was a quick list we kind of threw together. I know there's a lot more different franchises that we could have added, but this is what we came up with. And have all these movies compete with each other. And so, as you can see, we got it all lined up and ready to go. And we're going to hop right into it right away. And also, we're recording this early in the morning. Zach said he was fucking hype.
Yeah, hyper. Ready to go. Yeah.
So, without further ado, I guess we can start it.
Start it off.
So, Paranormal Activity film series versus the Insidious film franchise. Who do you think? What do you think?
Personally, I like the Paranormal Activity movies better than the Insidious movies.
What are we talking about, like, right now? Better movies or scarier?
Scarier?
What? That's the what's our criteria? We got to get that straight first.
Better and scarier.
But what has more weight? Because it's big in this conversation. Because I think Paranormal Activities are probably better movies.
Right.
Probably better made movies with like a better storyline, and I think Insidious is scarier.
Has more jump scares and stuff.
Not even
like
just
that. Like
more jump scares. I think it's darker. I think it's a bit more ominous. Because like some of the later Paranormal Activities movies get very fucking campy, bro. Like they're very kind of, oh, I know the ghost is gonna grab her right now and shit like that.
I think I'm reverse thinking. I think the Paranormal is more scary, and the Insidious has a better story because it's continued throughout like all of them. Paranormal, I don't know if it's all the same.
Only the first 3 that connect.
Right.
But I mean, they all connect, but like the first 3 are the ones that have the original characters still in it, and like.
Okay. I only seen how many Paranormals I've seen. I think I maybe seen 3 of them. Maybe. It's pushing.
Okay, so like if we were going to sit down and watch a movie, what we picking? Insidious or Paranormal Activity?
Insidious.
Oh, it's hard. Zach, what are you picking?
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm trying to think. That first Insidious is so fucking good.
That's what I mean.
That
man.
first
Like,
Paranormal Activity
is
so
so
good.
good.
That
too.
kind of set the tone for a lot of movies. To be fair, like that was huge. That first Paranormal Activity
Was so fucking good.
Everybody was like, "What the fuck, man?"
I remember coming out of a theater and someone wanted to spoon one of his buddies to sleep because he was so scared.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom overheard it and she's like, did you hear that?
What's going on here? Yeah.
He's like, well, boys, we have to spoon or something. Okay.
We're cuddling tonight, he said.
Which one scared me the most? I'm basing it off the first movie, just because
That's what I'm doing.
That's because I remember that the most.
But as a franchise, who kept it together the best? I do believe Insidious did.
I
was
think
gonna say the
Insidious did. Yeah.
As a franchise, since we're talking about the whole franchise, Insidious did have better, scarier movies towards the end of their franchise, where Paranormal Activity, like Tyler said, you could almost like, fuck, it's going to happen right here.
Right.
True.
So let's go Insidious.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street or The Exorcist.
I'm
I think that's
going Nightmare on Street
easy.
all day.
I'm going Nightmare.
Yeah, like
Scarier was probably Exorcist, like we were mentioning. Like, it's so iconic, the first one, and how much it probably introduced like Satan panic and stuff.
yeah.
But
I know a lot of people that are like absolutely terrified of Freddy Krueger, though.
that's true. Yeah, I think I was gonna say it's more iconic, but maybe not. Exorcist, I think, is more iconic.
I would say,
But-
yeah.
But
Nightmare-
Freddy as a villain,
Nightmare on Elm Street, like the first one's pretty fucking high up there too. To be fair,
that is true.
I mean it's set a pretty high bar
Yeah,
itself.
the third one's my favorite. Dream Warriors.
Oh.
They're in the insane asylum.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
that's a
was
good
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
I
That's
do
what I'm
like that
saying.
one.
It was more than just the first movie in that franchise. I feel like the other Exorcist movies were kind of buns.
It's mostly the first one.
Yeah, that
Like
was,
90%.
like the third Exorcist movie is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Nightmare gets better over time. The first one might not even necessarily be the best one.
I
like
personally don't
Nightmares.
think the first Nightmare is the best.
I love
No,
the.
probably not. I wouldn't say.
When I think about the first one, I like that scene where he's in the alleyway, right?
His
His arms are super long.
Yeah, that's-
Or when Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed.
bed,
Just
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
just spews that blood.
some cool kills in that
Yeah.
fucking series. Halloween and Nightmare.
Ooh, that's good. That's
Spicy.
good. Scream. Oh, this is a good competition
Yeah, I
right
was
here.
gonna say
Scream
this-
and Final Destination.
Well, since we're doing like scary and the best movies, both of these are really not scary, to be honest with you. Like, let's be serious.
that's true.
No, I can give it that. They're more of a thriller. We can say that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going with Final Destination. I find they're more entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I would honestly
that.
agree with that. I feel like Scream is just way too.
It's overused.
100%.
Yeah, like it's to the point now. It's almost like they're running. Like, what do we do next? Put them in New York.
Yeah, literally. yeah, what he just like.
That is
100%.
that was a good one. I like that.
That
one.
wasn't too bad. I watched that one.
So I've seen all the Screams, didn't see all the Final Destination. I don't think I've seen all the Final Destination. I will say Final Destination gave me like fucking anxiety. Like, freaked me out. Like, oh, I could just randomly die like this.
Well, I just think it makes you more aware of your surroundings after you watch that movie. You're like, fuck, that could kill me.
Do you,
Easily,
yeah.
man.
Do you know how many people are scared to drive behind a logging truck?
Oh yeah, people are
Because of that
terrified of it now
one
because of that one
move-
scene.
That
Yeah.
one scene where
Yeah,
everyone
it literally anybody that's ever watched that movie and you drive the first
Final
thing they say is
Destination.
Final Destination.
that's I mean, yeah. Based on that, I think it's more like iconic for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's like Final Destination, etc.
What do you think about a Scream mask? How
Oh, yeah,
iconic
that's
that
pretty
is.
fucking
I won't take
iconic,
it. I won't
man.
take anything away from Ghostface. He's
It's not just one
Most
person
iconic.
though. It's somebody different every movie.
which is kind of cool. I kind of think that's the one thing that's kind of cool about that franchise is it's not just one killer. You're like, who's it going to be this time? You know.
True.
I mean, I
I kind
guess
of like it.
it's just I don't know. There's something scary about you can't stop Jason or fucking like Halloween. Can't stop Michael Myers. There's something scary about that. An
Knowing you can't
unstoppable
kill
force.
them.
Yeah, and then Scream.
Like
It's just a human.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot them, stab them, do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Child's Play versus Hellraiser. This is a good
This is a
lineup too.
hard one, man.
Damn.
Because Chucky is some scary shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like you imagine seeing a fucking doll trying to kill you.
Literally trying to kill you,
I
and he
would-
has like insane strength.
I
He's
would
breaking
have
your arm
I
and
would
shit.
have fun kicking it.
I've watched.
honest.
I haven't
I'll be
watched
honest.
all the Hellraiser movies. I have watched all the Child's Plays though.
Mhm.
Hellraiser is definitely fucking different for sure. Like it's definitely out there for like their creatures are weird. Man.
I want to say based on like horror movie and gore and stuff, Hellraiser I want to give it to because of how brutal it is and stuff, how fucked up. Child's Play, I mean it is scary because of the little little fucking doll. I remember I was watching Van Helsing on like DVD back in the day with Hugh Jackman, and there was a trailer or an ad that played for.
Seed of Chucky.
Yeah, and it scared the shit out of the fact that you knew. It scared the
that
shit out of
time
me
frame.
that when that came up, I was like, oh no, like that always scared me.
That was
But
such
then-
a stupid one though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, big time. But I personally, I guess I go Hellraiser. I never watched either one of them that much. I've only seen
I gotta go. I'm going Child's Play, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler's the.
Are we talking about
de
like I don't
facto.
know? This is a hard one because I really do like Hellraiser. I've only seen. I think there's only how many is there?
Hellraiser
Four.
movies.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Isn't
There's
there?
a lot of them.
Five,
What, 6 of them,
something
I've
like
only
that.
seen like
including
the,
the
first three.
remake.
Yeah, I've seen the first three, and
I've
those
seen-
were like, yeah, fucking scarring shit. That shit was terrifying.
I've only seen the remake.
Yeah,
I want to say
When you're a kid watching that stuff, though, is like,
no. It's just
fuck.
it's messed up. It'll have you thinking different.
But for impact, like better movie series, I don't know, man. That's really fucking hard. I feel like Child's Play, honestly, even though I want to put Hellraiser there.
Mm.
This is a hard one. I don't know.
I wonder what had
Ooh.
the most impact on later directors and stuff.
Oh, definitely Child's Play for sure.
You
I
think so?
Yeah, I think that wins. Honestly,
Okay.
it's just the stuff they were doing for Hellraisers in the like 80s was like crazy. Like that was next level shit. Like I was saying earlier, like demons and shit, a whole realm of just suffering
And then every creature design's different.
it's fucking crazy.
And they're like
Cenobites
pretty
are
ex-
nuts.
Cenobite,
like
yeah.
exquisite looking too.
Yeah,
like
man.
they're not just
Whoa.
like
basic
demon
shit.
look like they
They're all fucked up. So we're moving Child's Play on.
That next one's gonna be a good one though.
Okay.
What?
Child's Play.
Oh no, that one's easy. That's easy.
That's funny. That's fun.
That's
Okay.
a
That's a good lineup.
Okay, so we go back. We gotta go to the top.
So
was
it's
it-
Insidious versus Wrong
Wrong
Turn. Wrong Turn all day, boys.
You love
Wrong Turn all fucking day.
Those movies are super fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
super weird and gory.
gory and
just-
it's like something that could potentially be fucking real.
Real.
Like hillbilly inbreds in the woods of West Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Speaking of West
Honestly, I think-
Virginia,
I
real
think the
quick,
same.
my girlfriend's sister, when she was coming up to Michigan after that hurricane hit North Carolina, they had to stay the night in West Virginia.
Oh
my gosh, did is it the Mothman in West
That's where
Virginia?
that's where that Wrong Turn takes place too.
Did you ask her if she took a wrong turn?
She said that they were scared to even get out of their car to go to the gas stations and stuff, bro. It was so like, but the pictures and like videos she sent to us, I was like, no wonder you were like iffy on going in there.
Fuck, Zach would have went into the gas station and the guy would ask to see your dink again.
Yeah.
Yee.
Did Tyler ever tell you that story?
For another day.
Another day.
You can't just bring it up and then just not say anything. Okay,
I'm going Wrong Turn.
I'd have to agree.
what is it based on? What were we talking about? Like,
I just
that it could be real and
it could
and
be real. It's
gory.
gory. It's
They can't really die, can they?
They can die.
they can die.
Okay, yeah. I thought they were
It
like
takes a lot more to kill them than just like
yeah, I thought they were like pretty.
And like they
Vulnerable.
incorporated it into like the later ones that like a human was starting to help them and like yeah, man, like but their reboot sucked. Didn't even
Yeah.
have the inbreds in it,
Yeah.
man.
It's awful.
I never seen their. When did the reboot come out?
2020?
Oh, no, like 2019 or 2018.
Shit.
But it was kind of ass.
Yeah.
How many is there in total? Like six,
Seven.
6, 7.
Yeah, there's like
8.
7 of them. 8. Man, there's a lot of them.
I remember seeing one that sticks out is when they're going into that like hospital. Is that Wrong Turn? When they're all out there in like in the winter.
Oh, that's the fucking Wrong Turn Resort. It's number 7 or 8. It's one of the last ones.
Weren't they trying to drive
I've seen
away
that
on
one.
the snowmobile
Mhm.
and then? Yeah, I remember that one.
The one I liked was just the Henry Rollins one.
The second one.
Second one. That one's really good.
I like the one where they're
What about the one with
transporting the people from prison. and
the jail?
And the crashes and shit.
Oh,
and
what
they,
one was that? I don't
number
remember.
4?
I remember seeing that scene though, I think.
I think I had Wrong Turn on.
Fuck, he fights him
Someone
right
had
after
on
he
DVD.
fights
Yeah.
that guy at the end, and he ends up, yeah, it's pretty cool.
He said, I'm not gonna spoil it.
We'll
Yeah.
spoil some of these. Not
These
on
are like
purpose.
20-year-old movies. If
If
you
you haven't
guys
seen
haven't
them yet,
watched them, like
That's
not
on
my
you.
fault.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, maybe if you're watching this, maybe you see something that you've never. I mean, these are pretty iconic.
Like these
But
are all movies.
Wrong
a lot
Turn
of people,
wins, though.
But you know
Wrong
what? A
Turn
lot
wins.
of people probably haven't watched Wrong Turn.
Oh no, I think. a
No,
lot
I
of
think
that.
Wrong Turn is the
Super
least
popular, yeah.
watched. I think it's like probably the least
You
popular.
guys
here,
think it's?
though.
I think
Out of what's on there,
I think
no
so.
Leprechaun.
I think it
man.
beats Leprechaun.
In
Leprechaun's
popularity.
least
Yeah.
watched for sure.
Maybe.
But I feel like more people know the Leprechaun than the three finger guy.
That's what I'm saying, probably.
Alrighty. Nightmare on Elm Street versus Halloween.
Gotta be Nightmare. I think this is super easy. I feel like Halloween is like it's very popular, but it's very stale. I
can see that.
just think it's super boring. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have a different thought?
I'm just trying to think how many like Nightmare on Elm Street movies I really like compared to how many of the Halloween movie franchise I really like. Because I think there's only like 2 or 3 that I really like from the Halloween. The first one will always be my favorite.
Yeah, that one's really good, right?
But
That's classic.
Nightmare on Elm Street, like I could sit down and watch that whole fucking franchise and not get bored.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. It's all to do with Freddy. Charismatic he is.
And then like in Halloween 3, Seasons of the Witch, Michael Myers isn't even in it.
Yeah.
Because the director wanted to see if he could make the Halloween like an anthology where it's about different characters, but like it had such a bad response.
Bad
that-
response. They're
that's
like, we're
why
going back
bringing
to Michael.
Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 4.
Don't get me started with the newest one, the last one. Halloween Ends.
Fuck, I hated
Dumb.
how they
Awful.
did that.
Dumb, stupid, hate it.
The fact they're just going to kill him like that, that's so fucking stupid.
Nightmare
We
Win.
don't want to spoil, but like half
It's
the
old.
movies.
It's old.
It's not old. It came out Halloween
2020?
Ends. Yeah, no, 2020.
3?
Yeah,
Two?
3 or 2022.
It's still
One of
like
the
3
two
years
is
old. 3 years old.
It's like a year or
No,
two.
I'm just joking.
It's not old.
So are we going to go Nightmare on Elm Street beats Halloween?
I think so because I think it's more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And I got to...
The way he says it, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm so happy.
Alrighty, so we're going
Which one do we move on? Final Destination.
Final Destination versus Friday the 13th.
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now.
Really?
Everyone knows. We
Is
gotta-
that even
right
a
now.
question?
Not even
On
discuss.
3. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Final
Friday the
Destination.
13th.
You're an idiot, man.
Obviously, Friday the 13th. Come
No.
on.
Friday the Destination.
Friday the Destination, yeah.
Friday the 13th, I think, is my favorite horror slasher
It
franchise
has to
of all
be.
time.
I would say it's probably the greatest, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Dead ass.
Jason?
I think I might
Dude.
agree.
And everyone shits on that movie, bro. Jason going to space, Jason X. I like that movie.
I just watched that like a couple weeks ago.
I like
at
that
work.
movie, man.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. That's right.
Yeah.
So this one of the Short Kings, Child's Play versus Leprechaun.
Like it's easily got to be Child's Play, of course. But like Leprechaun, you got to give it a couple props because it's funny. It's just
They
stupid.
add some comedic things to it, like with Leprechaun back in the hood and like Leprechaun
Yeah,
goes to space.
it's funny, but like that, it's not good. It's not good.
It is iconic. I won't diss that. Like there is like,
Yeah.
but Child's Play definitely was more of a serious movie.
Not even just that. Even Chucky was funny, but I think it's just better overall. Honestly, better plot, just better everything.
Even just like the quality of the character, like
written
Chucky
better.
actually looked like a doll too, though. Like
Yeah,
you know what I
sure.
mean? Like where Leprechaun, you could tell it's just a bunch of makeup on him.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I would. I'd probably agree. Just, I feel Chucky probably is definitely more iconic than Leprechaun. Like character wise, like I'd say like Chucky's pretty creepy. Leprechaun's he's I don't know.
If you don't have his gold, he's not coming after you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chucky's
scribble.
constantly trying to get out of his body.
So Child's Play moves on.
So back to the top.
So yeah. So that leaves
Nightmare on Elm Street versus Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn. Okay.
Oh no!
I know what I'm gonna pick personally.
You know what we have to pick.
Because I know
You
which
know what
one
it
I've
has to
actually
be.
watched all of them.
I was gonna say, you know what it has to be. Zach's fighting demons right now.
He is. He
He's
said
two
this
of
is
my
so
favorite
good.
series. He said.
But if I'm picking one, I'd watch Wrong Turn over Nightmare on Elm
This
Street.
guy.
I'm going Nightmare.
Oh. I already know what fucking Tyler's gonna say.
Well, you don't know.
What are you gonna
know?
say? Okay, so what do you think? Nightmare on Elm Street or Wrong Turn?
What do I think is better?
Yeah. And which one would you?
Honestly, this is really hard because like, I think those old Nightmare on Elm Streets were like the classics, and then when they got later on, it just got kind of boring as well, like a lot of movies. Wrong Turn kept it switched up. Like, you know what I mean? Oh,
Was it always about the same family?
It is, but like the first one had different inbreds on it than the second one, and then the third one they ended up introducing like kids, and then like they just, you know what I mean?
They expanded on it. So if we're talking, what were we talking about? Movie quality or actual like just?
I think entertainment and movie quality, maybe.
Entertainment and movie quality.
Yeah,
I would have to go Friday the 13th. That'd go Nightmare on Elm Street. I have to. I have.
You have a thing for watching crazy inbreds.
He likes the Wrong Turn, man.
He does. That's
It's
true.
good series.
And there we go.
It's going to come down to the original slashers. Watch.
We
We know
remember
it's
anyway.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Why did I?
So Nightmare on Elm Street's up here.
Right.
So now it's
Child's Play
versus Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th is winning.
A lot of people used to argue this one, but I think it's Friday the 13th.
I think it's
as well.
Friday the 13th.
It's Freddy versus Jason,
like, of course,
motherfuckers.
we knew we were gonna get there.
Oh
Come
my god! Yes, it is.
The segue into watching the entire Freddy vs. Jason movie.
This is crazy. We got down to Freddy versus Jason.
And I'm
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. I think it's just easy. I think it's just Jason.
Jason. It's Friday the 13th.
I think so.
Isn't that disgusting?
Not crazy.
I think he's just overpowered I think he's just too good, man. Honestly,
It's such that hockey mask and the machete is just it's
So iconic.
iconic as
his theme. Well, not his theme.
And his sound.
His sound.
and
Yeah.
just like yeah. And
I will say I think the most iconic theme is Halloween.
yeah. No, when it comes to themes,
No,
Michael Myers definitely
cake's
has
the cake.
yeah, for sure, definitely. For
But
sure. I agree with that.
as franchise and slasher and Jason,
man, I don't think
Jason
you can beat
takes
it.
the cake.
Like honestly,
He beat him in the fucking movie.
Did he
Hey,
though? Because
no,
Freddy
Freddy's still
survived.
alive.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I mean, he did beat him,
He
but like
took the best
tagging-
of him there because he had his head on it. Like,
I love
get
that
it.
when
Gives
he's
us
just
that
walking
little
out and he's just
wink.
holding that.
Yeah,
Like fuck you.
that's
Freddy.
pretty cool that it came down to Freddy versus Jason.
That is
like
I could have put money on that, to be honest with you. Or they were gonna meet in the second round somewhere, but the way it was laid out, I was like, oh, they're on the opposite sides of the bracket, man. This is good.
you know, it'd be a cool one
What?
to do is who wins out of like horror
Like
people,
killers.
killers. Yeah, like putting them up
I guess we
against
could
each
just-
other and seeing who
Yeah.
wins.
Well, it's still October. We
Yeah,
have time
yeah.
to do that. This was kind of thrown together and we went through it very quickly. So I mean, it's still it was fun to do.
Is there anything you guys are excited for like movies coming out or anything like that
Oh,
horror wise?
So we
Shouldn't
just
it be this time of
the Platform 2 came out
Oh,
yesterday.
speaking of,
Very, very good movie. If you
That's-
can
yeah.
handle watching like very graphic and like foreign movies. I mean, you can watch it in English with, but their mouth don't
Yeah, it
match
doesn't
up.
match properly. Yeah.
can't. I can't.
Yeah,
I'd rather watch it in
Can't
a
handle
language
it.
I don't understand and have
Subtitles
their lips match
are
up.
absolutely fine to me.
I-
I usually, even if they're English, we have subtitles on
Yeah.
anyway, and I just sit there reading them. Even in English, I'm like, for
When
whatever
did that
reason.
become a thing for everybody? Because like I remember back in the day, like
I used to
my
make fun of
sister
it.
would like put
I used to make
subtitles on,
fun of
like turn them the fuck
Yeah,
off.
I know.
But now I'm like, where's the subtitles? Turn them on.
I don't know. For whatever reason, I like reading it while watching.
there's actually a super good YouTube video on that. They explain that over time the industry has like actually toned down the volume because they know people are going to put subtitles on. It's actually become like an industry standard.
That's weird. I mean, to be fair, I can watch a movie without them. Like,
Bro,
don't
when
need
if
'em.
I don't have subtitles on, it's like I can't understand English. It's like, what are they talking about?
What did he say?
And plus, I just feel like I get a better understanding of the movie, being able to read what they're saying sometimes.
Yeah,
when you miss things.
What I do hate though is subtitles when they give away what they're about to say. Like, oh, a jump scare's about to happen. Oh, and you gave it away.
Properly synced up subtitles are the most important fucking thing. If
Because
you're gonna use
hey,
them.
we were watching. Spoiler alert: we were watching the season finale for Rings of Power. Spoiler again.
Spoilers,
And
jump out now. Come
the
back.
Balrog
Yeah.
shows up in the season finale, and you don't know what it is growling down there. And then all it says on the bottom, Balrog.
spoils it.
Growling, and I was like, "Are you fucking
fuckers."
serious,
Like,
man?"
that's so stupid. There was something like that in Salem's Lot. It's in the beginning, but there's a character and you don't know like what it is or whatever. It's like a creature. It literally, I even paused it and was like, why'd they do that? It gave the character's name away of who was talking and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's like, it's not that necessarily any secret because you find out pretty quick, but I'm like, why the fuck would you
I know, and it's these like multi-billion-dollar companies that are producing these movies with these subtitles, and you're giving it away.
like, why would
Literally,
you,
yeah.
But like, they're doing it. They're not for people that can like. For us, those
Yeah.
are meant for people that can't hear.
but then it kind of spoils for
For
people
them,
that
I guess. You know what I mean?
it's,
Yeah, true.
it's either way, it's still spoiled. It's dumb.
They should never put the characters' names in the subtitles. Like when it's like
That is true.
if
But
they're making a noise.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if
you have to also be
Yeah.
specific of the ones you put on. So that happens a lot of times because you probably put on closed captions, which
Right.
encapsulates every sound, movement, everything because of people that literally can't.
you
hear
don't,
it, right?
yeah, they don't know if.
So
that
it's like
someone's
if
moving
like
or something.
making loud footsteps is important to a scene, it's gonna put loud footsteps. You know what I mean, and things like that.
Crunch.
So you do have to be
etc.
careful with that as well. And also, like I said, like a lot of movies don't have properly synced up subtitles, and it's fucking ass.
Oh, it drives
I don't
me
know.
It's the
nuts.
worst.
I wonder who does it. Like, do people sit? I was just talking about this again, more on subtitles the other day. Was who sits there and watches the whole movie or whole show that just came out and had to sit there and subtitle the whole fucking thing? Like, like is it auto generated? Which actually, I think a lot of people are leaning towards. Like companies are auto generating subtitles, which leads to dog shit subtitles. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucked up. Like, oh, he didn't say this, didn't do this, so it's all fucked up.
Especially when it's off by like a couple like paragraphs or like
You're
you know
like,
what I mean,
what?
where they're talking and it's like not even what they're saying on in the subtitles.
Where
And
it's
it's
That
like
is the
super weird.
worst. Fucking,
Turn them off.
The worst offenders, yeah, when they're not caught up. It's like, but thankfully, I haven't really seen that on any movies.
I catch it more on movie sites, like the illegal ones. I catch it with that. Like remember,
That's probably because they like auto generate
what
it.
movie was I watching?
Holy shit!
It might have been a Nightmare on Elm Street movie where I was watching it and the subtitles were for a completely different movie. Yeah, I was watching a movie the other day on a website and the subtitles were for it was Paranormal Activity. It was for a completely different Paranormal Activity.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like the movie that was playing, the subtitles weren't even for that movie.
Oh, sometimes yeah.
What
Sometimes
the
that happens.
hell?
Yeah,
Friggin'
man.
ridiculous, man.
That's dumb as shit.
It's like, why even put them in? You just wasted your time.
Oh, because somebody fucked up. That's what it was, literally.
I would, you know what? I would love to get paid to subtitle movies. I'm like, oh, sure, I'll watch and just type this out.
But
Every little thing, though.
Yeah.
if you look
Stuff
at
takes a while.
movies now, literally you can see the sound quality degrade. Because if you go back and watch the original Godfather movie, you can understand. Like if you're watching the movie, you can understand what Marlon Brando is saying.
Mhm.
Like even with the gauze in his mouth and everything, like you can tell what he's saying. You just have to actually listen. Like I think it's just the attention span thing. Much easier for people to read now.
It's like, well, also too, like how you're saying they brought the tones down. Like the parts where they're talking and like stuff is so quiet, but then like the action parts
Fucking
are so
loud.
loud,
Super loud.
So,
So
like, you can't even turn your TV up loud to hear them talking, and then all of a sudden it's just like,
It's the next scene, and you're
Literally,
like,
man.
fuck, I gotta turn it back down.
yeah.
One positive I will say about subtitles. I mean, there's plenty positive, but apparently, if you put on like kid shows or just any movie in general for kids, then you turn on subtitles, they can like get better at reading.
I
yeah,
can see
right?
that. Yeah.
Even
Even if
reading
they,
more is all it is. Something
Yeah.
they're interested in.
which is pretty cool. I don't know how that affects necessarily kids that can't read yet, and then they still see the subtitles. I mean, it probably will help. Like, look,
Well, they'll
this
start
is
seeing words that look familiar and letters.
I mean, yeah, you know, these words that you see here are matching up with what they're saying, and they'll kind of figure it out. They'll be like, oh, this word's the. Or,
Yeah.
Speaking of, what do you think about playing music for babies when they're in the belly? You think that's legit or no?
I think so.
I think
you
so.
I think they hear
Like
it.
high impact? Like, do you think
Um,
it has actual like serious impact or no?
Not serious.
Not serious. I think it probably just makes them like relaxed or like.
Or some of them will like reach out and like touch the belly
Yeah.
more and stuff to react to the sound.
I don't think it necessarily makes your baby any smarter.
Does
when it
that, I was
comes
gonna say
out.
like
Well, I wonder if they. I I think we played some music for the kids. It's not like they came out like knowing the song though.
Yeah, of course. But
Which
no,
would be cool. I mean,
They just feel the vibration of the beat. They don't actually hear it
Yeah.
clear as day.
yeah.
But like the way music makes us feel, like sometimes when we hear a song, it makes us happy and like, you know, just like, oh fuck, it's a good tune.
I think
It
there's
probably makes them happy hearing those vibrations too. Like music has an effect on people that I don't think we fully
Yeah, that's
understand yet.
oh goodness.
You dying on the cigarette smoke over there or what?
Yeah. It's bad, man.
So yeah, that was a big loop. But what are any other movies you're excited for this month?
Yeah. I want to check out VHS Beyond, a new
I started it yesterday.
Yeah.
So far, so
How far did
good.
you get in?
Finished the first story.
There's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. I'm excited for that platform too, like you watched. There's I want to check out this. Well, it's not new, but we're gonna check out Near Dark. Like I don't know if I sent you guys the picture of it. It came out around the time of Lost Boys, back in the day, but I think it got like lost in the talk of Lost Boys. A lot of people say it's better. I recently watched Lost Boys. I didn't like it that much.
Oh, it's a good movie. It's a cult classic. It's not that it's like some amazing movie or something.
Yeah.
It's just it's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Fucking Kiefer in it.
let's not get into good movies, okay? Let's not talk
Yeah,
about
you
it.
talk to Tyler about good movies. He starts bringing up shits from like the fucking 50s and 60s.
You know what? As much as you say that you're like a movie head,
No, I'm not. I didn't ever said I was a movie head. I'm just saying I have
listen,
seen more
we'll go-
movies than you guys.
we'll go back. I have the tapes.
Movie head is like
Not yeah, that's true. I mean,
that's like
you've
saying
seen,
I watch every single movie. No.
That's true.
I've seen the classics, is what I said.
Yeah,
I have seen the classics. You guys
like
need
the
to see
classics
the classics.
compared. Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, like haven't neither of you watched Pulp Fiction, right?
Right.
No,
That's what.
I know.
that's
I know.
that's an understandable one. We should
Like,
have seen.
And I
that
think
one.
neither of you guys have watched The Godfather, right?
No, too boring.
Godfather
man.
2, like
So boring.
you say boring now, but you're telling me you guys don't like intense, like intense. That's like a thriller. as well.
Don't lump me in with him. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If
The
it
guy-
doesn't
I never
have the
said it was
have you
action-
guys seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes.
So then
Great.
why are these other movies not okay?
I forget why I seen that. Maybe it was on TV at the time.
Does The Godfather have as much action as like Casino and like? What's
No,
the other one?
I don't
Like,
think
Heat?
so.
Does it have to?
No.
If it's just talking all the time, it's just fucking boring.
You don't understand the tension in the movie? When all the bosses are meeting at the table and it's like, basically any of them.
Just shoot each other.
What do you mean? This guy, bro.
I don't know if he's playing up a character or really feels like
I
this.
feel like he's just playing a character.
Fucking boring. Fuck, all they do is talk, brother.
Okay, Pulp Fiction.
I would.
That movie
I
has
would
a fuck
watch
ton
it.
of action.
Yeah, I
And
would
really
watch
good
that.
dialogue,
I just
yeah.
haven't sat down and like
Reservoir Dogs.
haven't watched it, but I would.
So like
Takes
there's
place in
certain-
one spot,
I
right?
feel like you guys just don't like certain directors. I feel like certain directors are not.
They
are
just
not
don't
for
match
you.
with my like stuff.
That's
the
fair,
Thing that
that's
I
fair.
just don't look for in a movie.
um,
Oh my god, like the.
That's like that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
loved
Oh,
it.
that's a
I
good movie.
hated that
That's a good
movie because it was so stupid.
I loved it.
I loved it too.
I'm surprised he loved it because it's all just dialogue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I think it's,
surprised.
no, but I think it's also because it's a Quentin Tarantino film.
I mean-
Because
love
the
his
scene,
movies.
the scene where he's laughing and then he's high as fuck or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he's laughing. And his dog attacks the fucking.
Oh,
okay,
the
that
Charles-
shit is.
the
Yeah,
Charles
that's good.
Manson.
I will say,
That was really good.
Zach
But-
says he loves it and stuff, but he only talks about it at the end.
Because
where
that's
they're
the one
getting-
scene that stuck with me is when he's smashing that girl's fucking head off the.
I that's true. The scene where spoilers, he fights Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
fights him. That's
Actually,
kinda
speaking
silly.
of classics, I watched Fist of Fury the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
There you
good.
Honestly, I haven't even seen a lot of his old stuff. Speaking of like Bruce Lee and stuff, like I haven't seen a lot of his movies. Fucking the only one I've really seen is what?
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon with
That's
Chuck
the
Norris,
best one.
right?
No,
No.
that
Um,
Enter
I've
the
seen Enter the
Dragon's-
Dragon, but what's the one with Chuck Norris? I can't remember what that is. I've seen
I
that
don't
too.
know. I don't think I've watched that one.
But yeah, I'm not like Bruce Lee is honestly one of the people I haven't really.
is that with Kareem? Did the same one with Chuck Norris?
Ye- Fuck, I can't remember. Honest to God, it's been so long since I've
He
seen
used,
that. I can't remember
he
now.
was a student of
I-
Bruce's.
I do
Enter
remember
the
that
Dragon
scene.
is like
I do
the-
remember that scene though.
One of the first ones that they use like big name American actors in.
Yeah.
And like he goes to that island and fights all them people and
Right.
You guys want to know the greatest
he's
movie of
fighting
all
the guy at
time?
the claw.
and
mirrors,
he
the
kicks them
mirrors.
at the end, and it's like you could tell that's a dummy.
There's two greatest movies of all time that I'm between, either Kindergarten Cop or Zack's face.
I love that movie.
You do?
Kindergarten
Me
Cop
too.
is awesome.
What was that one where he's getting the action man, the fucking
Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the Way,
Oh,
yes.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. We
that's
saw that
fucking one of the
last
greatest
year.
movies
Yeah.
of
So
all
they
time.
had Turbo Man dolls at Walmart 2 Christmases ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Damn. Collector's item.
Haven't been able to find them since.
Kindergarten Cop's funny. Like in the scene, he's like, everybody back to the carpet, back to the carpet, and then he's like,
that shit's funny.
The part when he's like, "Are these your lunches?
yeah,
Then why are you eating them?"
he just drops the kid. He just drops him.
No, there's
Oh
so
my
many
God,
iconic
man.
He's
movies,
just yelled.
parts
He's
in
like,
that movie.
why? What does he say? Shut up.
Yeah. He's like, "It's not a tumor."
It's not a
And he's
tumor.
like, what is? Who's your dad? What does he do?
Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah, there's so many iconic lines from that movie.
I love Arnold. The compilation of Arnold clips from his movies.
Guy's fucking, he's gold, man.
That's so man. I want to do like
Who-
a spree of watching Arnold again.
What's your
Actually-
favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Fuck, that's a good question, man.
Oh, that's actually a really good question. I mean, Predator is classic, right?
Oh.
Like, I mean, the first Predator,
Come on,
you can't
kill
just-
me.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day 2. That'll,
no.
nothing will ever
Yep.
like Judgment Day, like Terminator 2.
Yeah, that's considered like,
That's-
You know what?
one of the best movies.
I don't know, man.
Is that with Liquid Metal?
Yeah.
I like number one. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck
I
off.
like number one.
Part 1 is good. I'm not going to diss it. It's really good. but
I've,
I personally like the second one.
I think I've seen like all through from start to finish that I kind of remember is the third one.
I like Rise of the Machines.
Man, third was actually not bad.
People shit on that, and it was
not
actually
bad.
pretty good.
Was the third one where he goes down lava? Was
No,
the
that's
third
the
one?
end of the
that's
second one.
Second,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
The third one is where he find John Connor in that fucking veterinary clinic stealing the medicine, and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and that girl in the red leather suit
That's-
chasing
yeah.
him.
Yeah, the other Terminator.
He's
or whatever the
she's
fuck.
basically the same thing from part 2. Just
Pretty much like upgraded.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's pretty good.
Did you like when Christian Bale stepped in as John Connor? In like
I
what
thought that was
it?
pretty cool.
Yeah, Salvation
movie-
was it? Was
that-
the
yeah.
first one?
That
think so,
movie's
yeah.
weird.
Man, I liked them.
That one where the dude was actually was it the one right after that? Yeah, it was where he was actually the
half
fucking.
like half human, half robot.
It was like, dude, that was good.
Yeah,
that was a
that
good
was a
fucking
good-
twist,
yeah.
man.
That
Which
was
one's
a-
that called?
Genesis? No, that's the newest one. Genesis.
It's like,
Retribution.
yeah, I think so, something like that. Started with an R.
I don't know if I've seen it. I remember one of
guy's a
them
good
getting
actor,
strung up,
too.
and he was like, was he strung up, and then they find out he was.
Mhm.
That, okay, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, they're like torturing him. They're like he's a spy and shit.
That was actually they actually did pretty good with them ones, like
Yeah.
going back in time and trying to.
Was
like,
cool as fuck.
Yeah. I like that they used "You Could Be Mine" from
Oh
in
yes,
it
I
to
remember.
get that to get that bike.
Yes, that's right.
'Cause that's originally why they wrote that song was for Terminator 2.
Yeah,
And they never used it in there.
No, they did.
Oh,
yeah.
and then it came back in there,
Mhm.
and then the other one. Best Arnie movie though, got to be Twins.
You're an idiot.
I was gonna
Danny
say the same. Like,
DeVito.
what are you talking
Bro,
about, man?
that is such a funny fucking.
I think I've seen that
movie.
Is that the one
once,
where he
and it
gets
was-
pregnant?
No.
Is that the one with Danny DeVito?
Twins. Is
Yes,
Danny
dude,
DeVito.
that's so
his younger-
stupid.
his
Did you
brother.
ever? Which one is it? Where
His twin
Arnold
brother.
I know which one you're
pregnant?
talking about.
Is that the one?
That's
Fucking twins. This
Um,
guy.
what the fuck is that one called?
Oh,
I don't think it's that one.
I don't remember.
Arnold
I've
walking
seen
around with
that one.
fucking pregnant belly.
Brother, and that's
I know what
funny
you're talking
too.
about,
I've seen
but-
that.
Is that twins? I can't remember. They just all fucking fall together at certain parts. You know what I mean? Like every movie.
Arnie pregnant. Junior.
Junior.
That's what it was. And look,
Yes,
Danny DeVito's
Danny
in it.
DeVito is in it.
Yes,
Yes,
see, that's
why
what I was
thought.
thinking of. Yeah.
He's like, oh, but I'm old woman. And he's just sitting there, and or is he
So-
saying old woman?
So I started blasting.
That's good. Yeah. Junior is.
Oh, Jingle All the Way is right up there for
Right,
me,
yeah,
man.
that's
That's
gotta
a
be one of
fucking
the
Him and
greatest.
what is it?
Fucking
Sinbad?
Sinbad, yes.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Played the fucking villain in that.
He was
That when he
was
fights.
in Shazam.
Do you know who?
He was in Shazam.
That everyone Mandela effect.
That was a good movie, Shazam.
Well, with
He just said that was a good movie. Did you hear
Sinbad.
what he just said?
You never watched that?
Like with
Shut the
Shaq?
Shut.
That shit
Come on,
sucked,
brother.
man.
You never watched that movie.
That's what I'm saying. He hasn't seen OGs, man.
Yes, the one Sinbad's not in that.
Yes, he is. He's the fucking guy.
What are
No,
you talking about?
That's Sinbad in there.
Who?
No,
What are you
that
talking
movie.
about?
I know.
No,
I'm
it's
telling
Shaq.
you. Yeah, see, that's
No,
a
it's
Mandela
not.
It's
effect.
Shaq, dude.
I
It's the
watched
Mandela
that
effect.
movie.
Look it up right now. Let's look it up.
I'll dead ass.
No, I'm just
Dead-
joking. I know.
Okay, good. I was
I
making
knew that's
sure.
why you're
I was just
fucking
making
okay.
sure.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Big Show is in Jingle All the Way. He's
Three?
He's one of the Santas.
Oh my God, he's that big one.
The one,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah.
just spinning over. Yeah, he is. I'm pretty sure that's him. Yeah,
Holy fuck.
yeah. And he's fighting all those Santas in that fucking
Mhm.
what the fuck?
You know, one thing that I remember from Big Show for some reason, you ever
Man
watch
doll.
The Waterboy?
Yep.
With Adam Sandler
Mhm.
when he calls in
And
and he starts making fun of him.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking movie, man. The Waterboy, Adam Sandler.
You guys have seen that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Guys, check with these guys to make sure they've seen it.
Are you Tyler? Are you big an action man? Like action films?
Yes and no. I don't like mindless action. I hate that. I hate that shit where it's just things exploding.
That's true. Yeah.
Some of the old Stallone movies and shit I can't watch anymore because of how stupid it is.
Yeah. They just throw explosion for
Like-
an explosion.
Like I loved what's it called for a long time? Cobra was really good. And now that I watch it, I'm like, bro, this is kind of boring. Like it's kind of just.
the best action hero ever. The best action film star.
What, Stallone? You think?
No.
We already.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Say it.
Steven Seagal.
No, shut up. Shut the fuck up. He's not even human.
Hey, he makes good music too.
He's not even a
Oh, the
human, man. He's
Jamaican-
actually.
Jamaican Rasta music.
Bro, he's
there.
not even a human. He's a
He
fucking
is
meme.
human.
No, he's a robot. I swear to God.
How like? Do you think he actually has energy like that?
No.
Be able to send people flying.
No.
No, this is all fucking.
Why is that the first thing that pops up? Steven Seagal running.
Running
That's
like
the
a
way he
girl
runs
compilation.
What does he run weird?
Yeah. Did you ever see it?
No.
Here, let's switch this.
Window capture.
Window capture. There we go.
Why is his arms going like that?
It's like he's scared to let loose and just give her.
Right? Like, why is he?
What the fuck? Why is he
Look.
like he's right fucking scared or something?
Why is it?
I mute this.
Why does he run like that? Like, I actually don't get it.
I need to see him as a bigger man running.
I don't know if he runs in his
That's
fucking
probably- I was gonna
older
say,
films or
I-
newer films.
Pretty sure he has written his fatter films to not run at all. Up the mountain, boys.
Look at him.
You know,
Oh my god, man.
you know, compared to this guy,
compared to what he is.
to compared to the best runner in film, which is Tom Cruise. You ever see Tom Cruise running?
In Mission Impossible,
He runs like a G.
fucking like.
He is a savage.
You know what's
man. He's
another
like the
running
best
scene
film runner.
that's good too? When Apollo Creed and Rocky are racing each other on the beach.
Oh
That's
my god!
pretty good,
I
yeah.
just see someone post that recently. Like, you can tell Apollo was literally doing like half of his like actual speed, and oh my god, he's just trying to catch up. Just fucking. Stallone's just trying to fucking.
Those are
sprint his
another
ass
set of
off.
movies too that are real good. Rocky,
Rocky? Oh, yeah, of course. It's
Rocky's
more than just the
class.
first one. I feel like the first one was honestly not that. Like,
not the greatest.
no, it's iconic for when it was released and like the motivational aspect and everything. It was like, you know what I mean? It was big for like the little man.
but
Again,
storylines, I think Rocky 5 was the best. Fighting a Russian.
no, it's 4, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry, yes, number 4. Fighting a Russian.
5 is
kills
the
him.
one. Is that when he's older?
He's like
Older,
retired
yeah, and he comes
he's
back.
Yeah, I don't. It's fucking weird. It's because what is it? Apollo Creed dies or something? Is that 5?
No, Apollo Creed
No,
gets
it's-
killed by Drago.
By 4? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 4. I'm thinking.
He comes back because this guy calls him out
Yeah, and he
Well, I
fights
thought-
him.
and
Which
he
one?
fights him.
So was it 5 or 6 where he's helping Tommy Gunn?
That's 5.
5? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the
of.
last
Yeah.
one where they're young.
And the only time he really fights in that movie, I thought he was like in the street.
Yeah,
like,
he fights him at
fucking-
the end outside in the street.
and that's it.
don't remember
It
that
was
then.
fucking weird, man. Anyway,
Because the whole movie was just him being Tommy Gunn's coach.
Yeah.
Good Paulie. Fuck, he's getting old too. Look at him, boys.
Who?
Burt Young.
He's probably
Holy,
dead.
Oh, he's dead.
2023.
2023.
He just died
How old was he?
a year ago.
Holy
Almost
fuck.
a year to the day, boys.
Yeah,
Rest
Oh,
in peace, Burt Young.
that is.
Few days.
Rip.
He was an old fighter too.
Was he? The same?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Did not know that.
That makes sense, I guess. They get like, all the military service acting.
I fucking hated him in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. He pissed me
What,
off.
Burt?
Yeah, the Paulie.
Or
I mean, in the
Paulie?
movie,
Yeah.
it pissed me off.
It's like, you stupid motherfucker. Just let him help you
Literally,
guys,
yeah,
man.
literally.
Stop. He's not trying to be fucking rubbing it in your face that he's rich. 83. You know who else is getting old, man? Clint Eastwood.
Getting old.
Well,
what
no,
do you mean? He's
no, but like
ancient.
you know how
He's
like,
like 93.
recent, like you know how like he didn't look like he doesn't really look that old. Watch these recent pictures of him.
Oh, he
What
looks
images?
ancient, man. Like if you go
Type in
recent,
now. Type in now,
like 2024 or something. Yeah.
bro.
Look at him. Oh, I know, but like he's also 90.
He's like 93.
94 or 95. It'll be 105 years if he makes it.
This is his newest movie. Juror.
But look at him there.
Yeah, he looks fucked, man. But like to be fair, yeah, like you said, he's 94.
This
Dude's
is like
been
him
al-
in like Gran Torino.
Dude's been
Yeah,
alive.
yeah. That's how I remember Clint Eastwood looking.
Dude's been alive since 1930.
Hey, we got to see a picture of him from the, what's it called? The good, the
That's
The Bad and the Ugly?
yeah. We
Yeah.
got to
The
see a picture
OG
of him
from the
there,
60s,
yeah.
bro.
Watch, we'll see him
Literally
in a second. 'cause
60 some years
when I first
ago?
searched him up. He was
Right
he is.
there.
Right there. There's the OG
Look at
cowboy
him, bro.
right there, man.
Have you guys ever seen that one?
No.
Started it, but
Hard to
I fell
watch.
asleep watching it.
Hard to watch.
It is, yeah.
Because of the time, but also if you get to these scenes in the end where he's like doing the standoffs, fucking intense.
What's
I will
what?
say that.
What did he call the stranger or something?
I think that was his name. I can't remember that one specifically.
He's 1930. Yeah, he's born 1930.
People
He's
are like,
94.
people are like, this is one of the greatest movies of all time. I do kind of agree with that. Just
Spaghetti.
I think they're
westerns.
staples.
Oh, he's
I
the
think
man,
they're
with no name.
they started the like
Sergio Leone.
I
the
don't know.
dollars, man. Yeah, that's a good series.
Dollars trilogy.
All those are actually like pretty solid. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
Dirty Harry.
You
I
got a
didn't like
Dirty
their-
Harry one?
I didn't like Dirty Harry that much.
Aaron said he got a Dirty Harry one.
No, Dirty Harry. Look, Harry
Gross.
Callahan, the Dirty Harry
That
fan.
movie where he goes like, "Go ahead."
Make my day. Yeah, with his gun. Yeah. Fucking killer. Yeah, his newest movie is apparently looking pretty good. Juror #2.
Is he in it or did he direct it?
No, he directed.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
You guys-
his latest career is just
Do you guys like
directing,
those gangster movies or no?
Which
Like,
like,
what do you mean?
Like the mafia and stuff like that.
Do you? Yeah, like I
Yeah.
really enjoyed Goodfellas,
You like that?
Casino, Scarface.
Goodfellas probably has the same amount of talking as like Godfather.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
probably.
maybe I should sit down and try and watch The Godfather.
I
Is
assume-
the first one like?
First one's a bit harder to watch than the second. If you can get through the first one to the second,
I'll just not watch the first one.
you don't
I'll
have
watch
to.
the second one.
You can just watch the second
I'll
one.
just watch a video on YouTube. What I need to know before watching Godfather Part 2.
I don't even. I think it has its own little like summary at the start of 2, if I remember
okay.
correctly. So
This is directing movies.
what was that one with?
Oh, that's right. He did the $1 Million Baby. That was a good movie
yeah,
too,
yep.
man.
Did she
Wasn't
get
that based on
paralyzed?
true
Those are
story?
two of the best. If you guys want like war movies, Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima, two of the
Flags-
greatest movies of all
I
time.
Flags of Our
watched
Fathers.
that.
I think I watched.
That is fucking awesome with Ira Hayes, and
Letters from.
That's
I
sick,
never
man.
watched that.
it's just the Japanese side. You have to watch it with subtitles,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
cool.
it's super cool.
He just went cross-eyed really bad.
Yeah, because I was looking at that bug.
Scared me.
Yeah,
The whiskey drinking Indian.
The $1 Million Baby, where
classic.
she gets
Breaks her
paralyzed.
neck.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, right.
Fucking dumb. Falls on. Remember they parodied it and
That's a scary movie.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
right on
I'm
that
not gonna lie.
fucking.
How do you ever watch Scary Movie 4 when she speaks Japanese?
She's like Toyota.
Oh, and she's talking to the fucking little grudge kid. She's like, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Hyundai. Like, what the fuck, man? You couldn't make that today. You would literally get
The fact that
arrested.
they could even think of that and make it sound like she's actually like.
we didn't even know the difference.
Not at the time.
When I first
right,
watched it, I was
like-
like, fuck this. I didn't know this bitch could speak Japanese.
It's so
Toyota
funny.
Mitsubishi Hyundai is just fucking
Monday.
They need to bring those back.
Well, apparently they are making a new one. The Wayans brothers aren't involved with it though.
Nah, it's not gonna work. Then.
No.
Those guys are funny as shit, man. Like they said, did you? I saw an interview with was it Marlon? Yeah, it was Marlon Wayans.
Yeah,
Lately.
he's the
Who's the
youngest.
oldest?
I just went through the. I just went through the list.
Ian Wayans. Anyway, he was saying that people like Adam Sandler and stuff wouldn't. I think it was Adam Sandler. No, Jim Carrey. That's who it was. Not Adam Sandler. Sorry. Jim Carrey wouldn't have a job in Hollywood. Like nobody liked him if it wasn't for the Wayans brothers.
Really?
Because In Living, dude, if you go look at
Oh,
In Living Color,
that's where he got.
look at the lineup that show had. Holy fucking shit! We should look it up real quick.
Yeah,
because
Dwayne Wayans is the oldest.
They had so many future great comedians and like just amazing actors. It's like insane.
Yeah, and he's like the only white guy in the whole.
He was right,
I think so. Anytime I've seen clips of it,
but like the Wayans brothers, man, fuck it.
yeah, Damon, Kim, Sean, Marlon.
Damon, is that the oldest one we said?
No, Dwayne. I think.
Dwayne.
is
Yes,
the
that's it.
oldest.
Sorry.
But the scary movies, I find the
King
only
Fox
one that
and
was
Fury.
good without the Wayne brothers was part 3.
That's fair.
Like part 2 and part 1 were like obviously the best. Part 2 I find is the best.
I think 3's
But-
gets my favorite laugh.
Part 3, like
Well, David Allen
that's a
Greer's in there,
classic
too.
for
I
me.
didn't even
Like
notice.
I think maybe they made it, but not in it.
no,
There
there was something to do with Miramax, and they ended up wanting more money than they were offered.
or they should have been.
They
owed.
should have been.
they figured they were
thought that they made the first and second one so much money and so successful
Mhm.
that the money that was offered for the third one
It was just too low.
just was too low.
That's
and
fair.
they said no, but then they took it from them and made it anyways.
I hate that, man. Yeah, Sean and Marlon are the youngest.
They suck.
Well,
Those
he's the
are the-
most famous. Marlon's the most famous
Right?
for sure.
They
Probably.
fucking suck.
They made the fucking scary movies.
Fucking suck.
You just literally were praising them,
You know what,
and
one
then you said they suck.
Oh no, sorry, that's someone else in that movie. My bad. I was gonna say something fucked up.
I'm
It's
getting a
okay.
pain in my eyeball.
Man, this
What were
guy.
you gonna say? I don't want to know.
I don't remember now. Omar Epps. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, he's best friends
Sorry.
with
Yes.
like.
As I saw
Omar.
the name, that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, yeah.
UFC is on tonight.
Yes, it is. Excited.
Got Alex Pereira and
When's the
what's his name?
Roundtree.
Khalil Roundtree. Yeah.
Khalil? Is he Khalil Roundtree Jr.?
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Picks.
says. I don't think anyone says.
Is
his
Alex Pereira beating him?
Well, I think so, but I think Khalil Roundtree has that. He has the one punch power to knock him out. Like if you look at his highlights, bro, they're fucking brutal.
Crazy fact about tonight is Jose Aldo is on the main card.
We-
38 years
We're
old.
talking about that. He's only 38. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I thought he
He
was in his
is?
40s.
Yeah, no, Jose Aldo is 38. And he's the third, like, he's before the co-main event.
There's this one scene of Khalil Roundtree, or
Yeah,
one scene. I say.
38.
There's one moment in one of his fights where he's hovering over the guy with his fist, and he's gonna like fucking because he's knocked out on the ground, and then the ref breaks it up before he drops his fist. I'm like, that's respectable.
And he's, like, won his last, I think, 2 fights since he started getting active again, and, like, but, like, dominating.
Man, imagine how hard it is to get down to that weight now in that age though, compared to when he was
Oh,
younger.
it's very tough.
Kevin Holland.
Chelsea was like, "Oh, another UFC where I don't know any of the fucking names."
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah, she
Kevin
doesn't
Holland-
know. She only likes
True.
Rose Namajunas.
Jenna's
Okay.
favorite
That's it.
person is Derek Lewis.
Oh, because
The Black Beast?
Yeah, he
'Cause he's
fights in
funny.
Is that what his
November.
actual nickname is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
If you had to pick who's your favorite active,
Fighter,
yeah. So it can't be George St. Pierre because
John Jones.
obviously. Is he active? God.
He's champion and a
He
heavyweight.
counts
I
as
know
active.
everyone. Fuck Dana. He's in on it when everyone fucking makes fun of him for having
He is, dude. He
balls in his fucking mouth.
fucking,
God. I
favorite
don't know.
active fighter.
Oh,
It's gotta
Stephen
be
Thompson fights
Alex
tonight
Tejeda.
too.
When's the early prelim start? 7?
7:30.
Did you say Wonder Boy's fighting tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he's old too. Joaquin Buckley.
Oh, Vincent Bru.
Oh, that guy's a bum. You see his
Court
name a lot?
McGee.
Dude, that guy's like 40 and 17.
Who's
I remember that guy back in like the Ultimate Fighter.
What the fuck? He's old, bro.
39.
Fuck, he's older than goddamn fucking Jose Aldo.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
he's
this
still
guy.
fighting.
Yeah, I remember this guy with the beard. Yeah, he was on one of the Ultimate Fighter. Oh,
His,
God,
his face
heroin
looks
addiction.
familiar. I'm not gonna lie, but
Jesus Christ.
God.
The heroin addiction?
Oh Lord.
A heroin addict, and in 2005 he was declared clinically dead after overdose.
Holy
Hey.
fuck, he's probably dumb in
The
the head
Ultimate
now.
Fighter 11 middleweight winner. There you go.
Which one? The Ultimate Fighter? Right. Oh, where is it?
Keep going down. Championships
yeah.
and all.
Okay. See, yeah,
So
that's
he
the one.
sobered up a year later and went to go fight on the UFC in
Oh, this is
2010.
2010.
Oh, that was the Liddell and Ortiz one. Yeah,
That's why I
So
remember.
5 years
man.
later, after he was clinically dead, he was fighting in the Ultimate Fighter.
Anyone.
And
That's
he
why I
won.
like the Khalil Roundtree is because if you go and watch interviews with him, he was like a 300-pound dude before the UFC. He was a massive fat dude that just lost all the weight.
Quartz 21-13.
That's awful.
He's still in the UFC. He lost his last 3, and he's still in the
Why
UFC.
is he fighting?
Who is?
He's a fucking
Court
bum.
McGee.
Oh,
They must be sending him on his last fight or something.
Well, he's
gotta
like
be
literally
his
on the
last.
pre-prelims.
He probably won that. Right there, and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you another 4-fighter."
you know what it probably
Oh,
was?
maybe.
He probably won that. Oh, it was decision.
Won it by
Oh.
like a crazy.
I was like, maybe if he knocked him out like
Got a
crazily
fight,
or
right?
something.
Look, KO'd
Okay, let's see.
decision.
Wait, go down. Let's see if there's any good. Oh my god, he has no good sprees here. Where did
Sean
he sign
Strickland.
a contract?
oh,
Right here.
there.
Okay. So what? What did they
This
signing
was
him
this
to?
was in. This was the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
So then he won 2 more, and then he just
Two,
lost two,
two,
one
won
more,
two,
two.
lost, win, lost.
he beat Robert
win.
Whitaker though. in a
I
split
was just
decision.
gonna say. Yeah.
2 losses in a row, a win. 3 losses in a row, 2 wins.
Dude, this guy's a fucking bum, man. Like I'm not trying to
Mhm.
be rude, but like a lot of these guys, like it's all same with Vince St. Preux. I feel like a lot of these guys are just fillers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Vince St. Preux, look at his record, bro. He's like 40-20 or something like that. Like, how are you still in the UFC after that many?
He's on
wins
the
and losses?
pre card as well.
Oh, never mind.
What?
27-17. I was wrong. Total of 44 fights. But
Jesus. 27-17.
did you see that?
Great.
Oh, speaking of Alex Fajeda, did you see that picture of the Google Earth thing where they went back to Google Earth pictures in like 2006 or some shit? 2000. I can't remember the exact year. But you go to the tire shop where he was working, and you could see him in the picture.
Oh, I
You
did
could
see
see him
it
in the Google fucking Maps picture, like
Yeah.
like working.
It's
pretty cool,
That's
man.
what he used to do. Just
yeah,
like
no.
that guy's crazy. So Tyler, what's your favorite active fighter?
Active
You
fighter.
didn't even
So
pick
I'm
one.
no, I'm trying to think because I don't watch it regularly enough.
I don't know. It's got to be Alex Fajeda, man. I just the way it is.
I almost want to say
It's just
Alex.
his story is fucking nuts, bro. In a few years, he's top of the UFC, the biggest fighter.
And he's just slapping kids, you know?
And oh, you know what? I love to hate watch Sean O'Malley when he lost. I was so happy. You don't
I was
understand.
just about to say
You
he's my
don't
favorite.
understand how happy I was. Oh my god.
I knew it.
I literally posted. Did you see me post on Facebook? I was like, it's a great day whenever Sean O'Malley loses. I want to say.
I knew he was going to lose,
Dumbass.
but like, I still like him.
That's fair. I just don't.
He's what did he say? He's like, he's like,
I don't like him talking about the activity of other fighters when you actually look at his activity. He's fought basically like 3 times since 2020 or 2021. I
was
think
he
it was.
talking shit about other fighters?
Yeah, you know, obviously everyone talks about John Jones, which is fair because he's been fucking inactive.
Connor as well. I
Yeah,
think
but
he's
that's
mentioned.
different. We all know Connor's probably just retiring and just
Holy fuck,
waiting
yeah.
it out.
He wants to fight. He said, I want to fight
Fucking rest
2
in-
times next year.
rest in peace, Michael Chandler's entire career, dumbass.
Fucking wasting his career waiting for Michael
Looking
for
a
Conor
fight.
McGregor.
Like, I understand it would be like $100 million payday or whatever, but
Would it though? It's
Not
still
for him,
fighting
for
in
Conor.
the UFC.
yeah, I was gonna say not for him actually, Connor for sure.
I wonder what Connor would really get paid because him coming back would be a big draw.
I
But
think
UFC is
hot take: Michael Chandler is the most overrated acquisition in UFC history.
I don't even think he's good.
He's not.
He
He's
gets
not.
he got knocked out.
He's
like,
overrated to fuck. Overrated to fuck.
yeah.
He's really not good.
I agree, guys. I know what
I
I'm
agree.
talking about. I know what you guys are talking about. I know.
It's either Sean O'Malley for me or Alexander
Volkanovski?
Volkanovski.
Dude,
yeah.
he's a G. I
He's cool.
I
he's
was
had some
so
rough-
mad when he lost
right.
against.
He's had some rough
fucking
ones
Ilya.
lately.
What about the baddest motherfucker? The belt, the BMF.
Max.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's just not my favorite.
Yeah, he's really good. Like, you know, he's fun to watch, but like I have people that I like more than him.
Hmm.
Kind of hope Ilya beats him.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, I think he's gonna manhandle Ilya. To be
I
honest,
don't
with
know.
you.
Fucking Max couldn't touch Volk, and Volk got fucked up by Ilya.
I think
Isn't
it's
that
just
weird?
a different. I think it's a match of styles. I think Volk's style of like getting in and and like fucking banging is pretty good against Mac's long reach. And Ilya's kind of hybrid between the two. You know what I mean? I feel like that fight's gonna suit Max more than the Volk.
When's that fight going on?
Next weekend or the weekend after?
I don't remember actually.
308, yeah. Oh, 26th.
Yeah.
So we get 2 UFCs this month.
And then Hamzat's finally fighting. Fucking, he's gonna body Robert Whittaker. Let's be real.
He's gonna go in
Yeah.
and start coughing up blood.
Which one, Whitaker? Or...
Shemaev,
Why?
because he's fucking sick.
Is he?
Yeah. Man, you ever just didn't see that shit?
I saw that,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was like coughing up blood and stuff. Like,
I hope Dan Ige wins. I'm not gonna lie.
The other guy's 14-0.
Did you see where he came in on like a fucking week notice or whatever it was?
Fuck,
Was it
4 hours.
4 hours. Sorry.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
and
sorry.
and it was like a war. Like they had a good fight.
Yeah, they had a good fight.
Yes, that's why.
But,
Bro,
like,
keep
yeah.
going over. I want to see the November card.
Alexander Rakic. Which one? 309.
309. Yeah.
John
Stipe.
fucking
That's
Jones.
such a stupid
I hope
fight.
Stipe gets injured. I honestly
I
hope.
Such a stupid
And
fight.
I don't mean that against
That
Stipe.
fight
just-
should have happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, a while ago. Whenever.
Or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
5.
I was gonna
Whenever
say, maybe
Stipe-
five,
Why
but
can't Stipe? Why is Stipe getting a title
think-
shot? It should have been Tom Aspinall.
think
He's
Stipe's-
literally the interim.
Do
Stipe
you-
is extremely overrated.
Do you hear everyone talking shit about John Jones?
Yeah.
Because he seems like he's ducking Tom.
I saw
Yeah,
that,
well, it
It
shouldn't
seems like
be
it, to be
Stipe.
fair.
It shouldn't be Stipe fighting for the title. It should be
I just want
Tom
John
Aspinall
Jones.
because
Well,
he's
Joe-
the interim.
Yeah, and Jones is like,
I
you know
want-
what? I want to take out your guys'. You said he's the best heavyweight. I want to take him out. Stipe.
He's not though. He's
No, but
old.
people did
No,
say
he
that
was.
until John Jones. I mean Tom Aspinall came out. Everyone was like, "Oh, Stipe's the GOAT heavyweight." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's
That's
shit.
a shit fight too. I'm not excited to see that.
Chandler.
I really don't like Charles Oliveira. I don't like him, dude.
I think he's beating Michael Chandler though.
Okay, I agree with that. I just don't like his style. Like his style is, I do whatever I want.
I
and
feel like he
potentially get
gives
knocked
up.
the fuck out.
I feel like once he knows he can't like
Yeah,
do
that's
something,
fair.
he almost like fucking
That's
just
fair.
gives up and like fights lazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
fair.
Did he do that last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I seen that one.
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel.
He's gonna fuck up Paul Craig.
Probably, yeah. What is he?
He's 6-0.
6-0. Look at Anthony Smith still fighting in the fucking main cards,
38,
boys.
20.
Bro, what kind of CTE does that
58
motherfucker have?
fucking fights.
And then he's got the
Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, another bomb.
What about the December card? December 7th.
He's the main.
What?
That's not right. No, that
That's
can't
gotta
be
be-
right. That can't be right.
Oh,
because
do they
they're-
not? Maybe they don't have the card yet.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Must
but because
be.
that's who's fighting on the 309
Yeah,
card.
they're not
Yeah.
gonna fight again without.
I hope he gets his face punched in. You
don't like him?
I hate Aljamain Sterling. I was so happy when Sean O'Malley knocked him out.
I like that Avlov guy or whatever.
Yeah, see, they
He's
don't
actually
have the
not bad.
official 310 card yet ready. Probably.
You guys like
I
Peter,
hate that
you
fight.
guys like Piotr Jan?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Cyril Gahn?
Cyril gone.
How he
Oh,
just handed the
12-2.
belt back to John
Oh my
Jones.
god, bro. He looked like he was scared. He was scared.
He just sat
He
down
was
and let him
so
put him in a
scared.
fucking chokehold.
He looked like it was literally like an adult handling a baby.
He's like, I don't want.
Yeah, I don't. That should be Tom Aspinall
Should
in
be,
his
yeah.
spot. That shouldn't. Be
And I just want
Stipe.
John Jones to beat him, just so everyone shuts the fuck up.
Imagine Stipe goes in there and knocks out John Jones.
That would be the craziest fucking thing ever.
It'd be one of the biggest upsets. You know what? The biggest upset for me ever watching UFC was when Amanda Nunes lost to Juliana Pena.
That was
Brother, when I was watching that, I couldn't even talk. I was like, what the fuck?
I couldn't even talk. Do you have money on that fight?
No, I didn't. I might pro line tonight though. Chuck a 20 sheet,
Probably.
$25.
Do the craziest fucking odds win
No,
10 grand?
Man, last time we played, me and my buddy there, we put I think it was $50 each down, so it was $100 wager.
Yep.
Off by a fight for 70 grand.
Does that make you want to gamble more?
It was that's why I'm doing it tonight. But yeah, we were off by Gilbert Burns lost us the 70 grand by
Gilbert!
losing in decision.
fuck.
He was supposed to win by knockout.
You should tweet him. You should message him.
You cost me 70 grand, you cocksucker.
fucker, Yeah.
It's hey, and it makes the fights that
So
much more
much-
fun
it
to
makes it
watch when you have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with
Oh,
that.
it'd make you fucking pissed too. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
come on, please. You need to finish him. There's only a minute left in this final.
Screw you and all.
Like I don't. There's a minute left. I don't know if you're gonna get him on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, I said you're gonna submit them. Come on. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Well, should we do our would you rather then?
It's about that time.
Whose turn is it to read?
It is yours, brother. So would you rather?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
You know what you're supposed
Remember
to
what I
respond
said
to that?
after
You say
these ones? I want
assalam.
real vulgar ones.
I remember. Thought about that.
Not that. Don't pick that one.
Not this one.
Not
He
this
already
one.
got it
Pick
out.
A different one.
And shut it.
This is a long one. Would you rather fly to space and discover a new planet or go on a deep submarine adventure and discover a new underwater kingdom? So really, would you rather discover life form in space or life in under the water? Really? Right?
I think so.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good one, actually.
Find new life within our planet or find life outside of our planet? Kind of, right?
Yeah.
I feel like ocean.
Ocean is
Personally.
like an underwater kingdom.
So like Atlantis, kind of. And then
You're like, oh my god, there's a whole kingdom of people.
But it's like how, like that. I just want to know, how do you guys survive down here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
well,
Yeah.
let's just take away all the wondering how they survive down there.
Well, it just says discover a new planet. It's not necessarily life.
Can we say there's life?
space.
Because it makes the questions a lot.
Sure.
That does make it a bit harder.
Would you rather fly to space and discover a new planet with life?
Or go find an underwater kingdom with life on our planet.
And it's yeah. Let's say it's new life too. You're like
Like not like
aliens.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which then again, can they even be considered aliens if they're in our own ocean that's been here potentially longer than we have? You know what I mean?
We'd probably just
What if they're not from here though? What if they
That's
came
true.
here thousands and thousands
That's fair.
and thousands?
Which is possible.
Because you know our Earth is only 2,024 years old.
Hold
I'd
your fucking asshole. Hold your fucking asshole. Hold on a minute. I had a person that actually believed that shit.
That's
and
insane.
I was talking to them and I was like, do you really, like, you honestly do believe that? Like, really? And they do, 100%. Like, no bashing on their beliefs, but it's just,
silly.
yeah. Anyway.
I think the more important one would be to discover like a new planet with new life. Because we discover new stuff all the time in the oceans, but it's literally on our planet, you know. To discover something like off on a new planet and like aliens finally confirm it's aliens would be crazy.
Yeah,
like that discovery.
I would rather discover off-planet life.
Do you have to like fly to space? It says yeah.
I don't know.
Can you get back from this new planet?
I don't know.
How'd you get there?
It's interesting because, like, okay, so does the new planet have the same elements as us? Like, how does it work?
Let's
Because
just say
this
it's
is
livable.
important.
Let's just say
No,
it's
it-
livable.
it-
Like
it's
we
important.
can live there.
Okay, so then the ocean, because the ocean would be a bigger discovery because there's no light in the bottom of the ocean. If we're talking about bottom of the ocean society, there's no light, there's no technical energy down there. That's why the fucking bottom of the ocean is like so amazing.
It's like you go down here, you just start seeing like a whole city light up,
Things-
like Star Wars.
Like
Oh
imagine.
yeah.
Things are like grotesquely fucked up down there if you see any of the fish that come from the
Oh,
deep sea.
fucking
Because
right.
they have to adapt to no light sources. Like it's
It
And the
did. It
pressure.
did say
Yeah,
a new
pressure and
underwater kingdom, but it didn't say how far down.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's a lot of.
Like, it doesn't
various-
have to be the deepest point of the.
It's
There's
just
a lot
somewhere
of
that they
variables,
haven't.
right?
They just
So-
haven't discovered.
I would rather discover in space.
in space.
Mm-hmm.
I, don't know,
I
that's a
think.
hard one for me.
I think I'm scared shitless of the water. But space. I mean, space is fucking
I'll
terrifying
fucking
as
drown
well.
you.
they're honestly almost the same thing.
Yeah, basically. I'd say space.
Like we really
too.
don't know.
Well, would you be
either.
more? Let's say, would you be afraid to find out that there's other things living here with us, or would you be more comfortable with it living thousands of light years away?
Probably thousands of light years. I'd be more comfortable with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
me too. Yeah,
I
me
would agree
too.
with that.
You know. Yeah, space. I think that's a pretty good question.
That was a good one.
Do you rate these yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
With
No,
you
the
got nice
assistance of
handwriting.
the
No,
internet.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Chat GPT, what up?
I wish
No.
my handwriting sucks. I
So
wish
if you seen me writing, be like, "Fuck, is this kid in fucking grade 5 or what?"
I know, man. I have pretty bad. Anytime I see someone, I'm like, how? Like a guy specifically, you're like, how you write so nice?
Man, I know. Nick's like that.
I can't.
His writing is so fucking neat. It's like no wonder it takes you 3 minutes to write your fucking name.
That's true. I do write slow, so it's like eligible. You can read it, but it's
Mine's eligible,
not
but I
necess-
write it fast.
I
Tyler,
do.
did
I
you
do
just
take a
poop?
while.
I just shit my pants.
Yeah.
Get a poop.
Well, we had this week's episode was it's pretty good. Start off with our little
Horror-based.
horror base because Halloween coming up.
Scary.
Scary, spooky. Yeah, follow us on our socials. Check out my YouTube channel. Still uploading. Follow Tyler's Twitch.
My Twitch.
Zach's Twitch.
Follow Zach's
all our
Twitch.
socials are going to be in the description. That's all for this week.
Bye bye.